So you want to ken about the emails? Right. Well, let's start at the beginning. Is this thing working? Oh, I see. My name's Bob Servant, and I'm 62 years old. Last year I won a computer in the bowling club raffle, but the only emails I got were spam. It got right on my nerves, so I started writing back. Then some grass told the BBC, and here we all are. This week, a Russian bird tries to pull the wool over my eyes, and I come up with a sensational new business. I hope you enjoy it.
From Olga Goldovsky to Bob Servant. Subject: Give your love to me.
Hello from Russia. Firstly, I want to thank you for reading my email. I'm looking for someone who is looking for love. My name is Olga Goldovsky, and I live in the Ural Mountains. I have no family, as I am an orphan.
Aww.
Except maybe I will soon have you. I'm 25 and attractive. I like to joke, and I can sometimes be fearless. In the end, I want to say I sincerely want to know you better and hope you want the same. My love to you, Olga Goldovsky.
Dear Olga, what a welcome surprise. If I was to make a list of what I look for in a skirt, then my top 3 would be, does she like a joke? Can she sometimes be fearless? And does she have an in-depth knowledge of the Ural Mountains? You'd be surprised how few women meet those criteria in Dundee. We're off and running here, Olga. Your servant, Bob Servant.
How are you, dear Bob? It is a real pleasure to receive your email. I agree that we are hitting this off. This is the first attempt by me to use this medium to find a soulmate, and it is certainly the last, because I think I have found a gold mine. Please, Bob, do you like the photo?
My word, that's a sight for sore eyes. You look like someone out of the Argos catalogue, Olga. And not the shoe section. Look at your hair. It's like velvet.
My dear Bob, I'm so glad you liked my photo. I took it just for you. I want to know your mysteries and desires. I dream often about having my own house, but it is very expensive to do so.
Hi, Olga. Sorry to hear about your problems getting on the property ladder. I think you should sit tight. Things will definitely loosen up. Prices are still dropping here. My pal Norrie reckons his caravan's losing about £20 a week.
But, Bob, the economy has not let me buy a house, even with these troubles. And anyway, let us not talk too much about houses, because I am so happy. My feelings for you seem to be growing more and more with each passing day. I look forward to what the future will bring. You are the man I have been searching for my whole life.
Aww.
Olga, I'll be honest, I'm surprised how forcefully you're throwing yourself into this, but you're such a cracking piece of skirt, you won't be getting any arguments from old Bob.
Magic!
From Sasha Malikov to Bob Servant. Subject: Olga.
Dear sir, my name is Sasha Malikov. I am the owner of a translation and introductory agency here in Russia. We inform you that Olga is our client. She uses our internet and translation services, but unfortunately she cannot reply to your last letter due to lack of funds.
Aww.
That's a shame. But I can confirm that she is very interested in you, and I have to say, maybe in love with you.
Great news!
If you wish to continue with Olga, we can send you the information about our services and prices in order to proceed. Respectfully, Sasha Malikov.
Sasha, nice to meet you. You sound like a perfectly respectable businessman, and this all sounds entirely above board. Put me down for your best package, Sasha. But first, I want to tell you something. Mano et mano.
Dear Bob, as long as there is no problem with your financial power, you can share your secret with me.
Don't worry, Sasha, I'm absolutely loaded. Now, my friend, sit tight, because it's going to be quite a ride. It all happened last summer when I decided to throw a last-minute party in my garden. It's hard to throw last-minute parties in the summer, Sasha, as you'll know yourself. And to cut a long story short, I sat up boozing all night. Come the morning, I was fairly gone. I started shouting army stuff and running around, wearing only my vest. And that's when I made the assault course. The assault course started at the back door and finished at the front gate. In between there was a tunnelling net made out of my Superman duvet. the Limbo Challenge, which was my Christmas tree lights, the Pit of Cannibals, which were just all my forks stuck in the ground, and then I had a fruit bowl of tennis balls. I called that the Alien Attack. I got the big clock for the kitchen, and after a few attempts, I was sitting 2.5 minutes. Oh, Sasha, the number of times I wish I'd settled for 2.5 minutes, but for some reason, I decided to go again. A deep breath, and I went for it. I flew under the duvet like a man possessed, nearly broke my spine on the limbo, cleared the cannibal forks by a yard, and the aliens didn't even get close with their laser tennis balls. That was me, on the home straight. By God, Sasha, I wish I'd been there. I must have looked magnificent, with the wind running through my hair and over my innocently exposed genitals. I raised my hands up and flew through the winning post. What a moment, Sasha. What a moment. I just wish I had the chance to enjoy it. On my way out of the gate, I stubbed my toe on the step and went down. And as I did so, I saw the paper boy cycling along towards me. You know the irony? I don't even get a paper delivered. That's why he was going so fast. He tried to swerve out of the way, but was no good. I'll never forget our eyes locking just for a moment as my piece, my poor little Bobby Jr., swung into his rotating spokes. The pain, Sasha. The pain. A few months later, the milkman told me they heard my scream as far as Fort Hill Dairy, 1/2 mile away. But what's worse is how it left me. A soldier without a gun. A shepherd without a dog. A man without a... Oh, Sasha. Whatever will Olga think? Yours, in hope, Bob No Knob.
Dear Bob, as a man, I understand what a great trouble this is, but maybe there are medical procedures to help.
Sasha, I'm too old to consider medical procedures, but I've thought about some sort of artificial replacement. Any ideas?
Bob, this is not my decision. It's between you and Olga. You must now create funds in your account and discuss it with her.
Sasha, I've had a belter of an idea. Could you speak to Olga and tell her a friend of yours had an accident and lost his Russian... Of course, you're talking about me. But this way, we test her commitment. Say it's a Russian friend and call him Boris. If you start, Olga, did I ever tell you about my friend Boris? Funniest thing happened to him, and then take it from there.
Dear Bob, I have news. Olga came asking about you. I chose my words carefully and told her about a friend with such problem. She listened very attentively and said that it doesn't matter whether he has the thing or not. Because if a couple are in love, then nothing else matters.
Hey! You eat dancer!
She will confirm this, I'm sure, when you place funds in your account. Please, Bob, you must remember, a woman has many admirers. There is already an Englishman who wants to take Olga on vacation.
What? Where's he taking her? Cheeky... You better warn him off, Sasha. I'm serious. I know people down in England. Frank has a cousin in Birmingham who knows jiu-jitsu.
Well, if you are quick and pay the money into your accounts, then I can talk her into going with you instead of the Englishman. If you must know, he is talking about taking her to Jamaica.
Sasha, do you both have valid passports?
Yes, Bob, we both have passports.
Okay, Sasha. This is going to knock your socks off. I want you and Olga to come to Scotland and form a business with me, called Big Bobby Boy and the Jamaica Lakers Brigade. The thing is, I don't want Olga to arrive in Dundee and just have a wee tiny bit of her saying, "Oh dear, I wish I was in Jamaica." So I am going to bring the Caribbean to her. There's plenty of people in Dundee with big gardens, and I think a lot of them would be interested in having a small Jamaica lake installed. What's a Jamaica lake? I'll tell you. A Jamaica lake, Sasha, is fun. Fun, fun, fun. That's all. We'll shape them like big thumbs up and make dreadlocks out of bin bags and stretch them across the water so the lake has hair like the boys in Jamaica. Of course, we put up a sign saying it's not real hair, though. Or someone passing might think a Rasta's drowning. Now, here's how I see the business breaking down. Bob Servant, chief architect. Sasha Malikov, that's you, master of digging. And finally, the beautiful Olga Goldovsky as head of foliage and sandwich maker. What do you think?
Hello, Bob. Olga and I have considered this and decided that yes, we will both come to your country and work with you on this exciting project.
That's the spirit, Sasha!
The airfare for Olga is $1,400. I will pay my own way out of respect.
Sasha, great news. I'll book Olga's flight directly. What's her passport number?
No, Bob. Send me the money to book Olga's flight. This is what she would prefer.
Well, what difference does it make if I just book it, Sasha?
Bob, Olga says she would rather book it from here. She is a proud woman, like you know, and would want to book it herself. I am also a proud Russian man, so please, be professional and send money today.
Sasha, of course. I forgot how proud you both are. You have demonstrated your pride in so many ways, particularly by agreeing to fly to Scotland and make Jamaica Lakes. One more thing. When the two of you come, Olga will obviously stay in the house with me, but I think it would be a bit awkward with you around as well. Would you mind, and I know this sounds a wee bit daft, living in a dustbin?
Bob, I am okay whatever the arrangement. It's cold here in Russia, so living outside will not be a problem. Please, you must send the money immediately.
Sorry, Sasha, this is definitely the last point. As you know, I'm not in possession of a nudger, and I really miss it. I miss the stuff with skirt, but also something else. One of the great pleasures of my life, Sasha, was standing above the toilet, holding Bobby Jr. and unleashing for as long as I possibly could while timing it on my watch. On the blackboard beside the toilet, I had Bobby Jr.'s top 10, where I kept my longest times. In 1996, after hosting a cider war between myself, Frank, and a taxi driver we hardly knew, I stopped myself going to the toilet until I couldn't walk. When I finally went, Sasha, I hit 1 minute 8 seconds. Hey! Now that time will never be beaten. But you've got no idea how much I'd like another crack at it. And that's where you come in. I was thinking, and of course you'd have to be comfortable with this, that I could come with you to the toilet and hold everything in place. Hey! This wouldn't be in any way a saucy setup. I'd wear a glove, probably a goalie's glove, to maintain a good grip, and I'd look straight ahead. Other than that, you could go on just as normal, and we'd see how we do time-wise. I'd give you great support. Say things like, easy, Sasha, easy, don't force it. Give a little bit more, big guy. And for the last push, waterfalls, Sasha, waterfalls. Well, I wouldn't be angry if we got in bad times. I'd just be glad to get back in the hunt. I look forward to hearing your thoughts. Bob Servant, your pal in the bathroom.
What do you mean by this? What is this with the glove?
Well, I would say the glove is vital. Bob Servant, your pal in the bathroom.
But you're saying that you would be wearing the glove and then holding me. What kind of a man are you?
I would be wearing the glove, yes. Bob Servant, your pal in the bathroom.
I understand that you would be wearing it, Bob. But why? Why are you holding me?
You know what, Sasha? Just forget the whole thing. You're happy to come to Dundee and live in a dustbin, but as soon as I mention a completely harmless bathroom game, you start with, ooh, who's wearing the glove? And ooh, where's the glove going? A real friend wouldn't care where the glove went, Sasha. It's as simple as that. I am officially winding up Big Bobby Boy in the Jamaica Laker Brigade. I hope you're happy. Please pass on the bad news to Olga and tell her it's your fault.
Wait, Bob. You are right. This is just a game between friends. Okay, it is fine. Please send money.
Too late, Sasha. My mind is made up, and I know you wouldn't respect me if I changed it. Bob Servant, your enemy in the bathroom.
In the Bob Servant emails by Neil Forsyth, Bob Servant was played by Brian Cox, Olga Godowski by Laura Solon, and Sasha Malikov by Lewis MacLeod. The Bob Servant emails are directed by Marilyn Emery and produced by Owen Bell.
I wanna jam it with you. We're jamming.